You borrow $50 from your parents, and then you pay them back 65 cents a week. So let's make a table for that. We're going to let X represent the number of weeks, or yeah, just basically, actually, X is going to represent what week it is. So after 1 week, after 2 weeks, whatever. Okay. 0 weeks, you're going to owe them $50. Okay, so that's what you owe. 1 week, you're going to owe them, well, let's see, we pay them back 65 cents. So take 50 minus 65 cents, you're going to owe them $49.35. Still owe them quite a bit. All right, let's go with 5 weeks. All right, well, if we pay them back 65 cents per week, and you take 5 and you multiply that by 65 cents, that's going to give you $3. $3 in, let's see, 25 cents, 3.25. So that's how much you're going to pay them back, $3.25. Subtract that from 50 and you get $46.75. All right, let's say after 10 weeks. So 10 weeks, multiply it by 65 cents. You will pay them back $6.50. Subtract $6.50 from $50, and that's going to give you $43.50. All right, so that's good enough right there. Let's determine if this would be a linear relationship. 0 to 1 is plus 1, 1 to 5 is plus 4, 5 to 10 is plus 5. If we go from 50 to 49.35, we are subtracting 65 cents. If we go from 49.35 to 46.75, we are subtracting, let's see, let me go ahead and subtract that. So 46.75 minus 49.35. So we're subtracting 2.6. And then finally here, 43.5, and we're going to subtract 46.75. And that means we're going down by 3.25. Okay, so now for each change in y, let's divide that by the corresponding change in x. So let's take negative 0.65 and divide by 1. You're going to get negative 0.65. Okay, and that's for the first change in x and y. Now take negative 2.6 in your calculator, it's negative 2.6, and divide by 4. You also get negative 0.65. And then finally, let's take this number, negative 3.25, and divide by 5. Again, you get negative 0.65. So this is going to be linear. You say, yes, it's linear. The rate of change is negative 0.65. And the last thing is describe how long it will be until you owe them less than $1. Okay, so we have an equation here. The equation would be y equals 50 minus 0.65x. All right. If you plug in, say you plug in 5. If you plug 5 weeks in for x, if you do that, you're going to have 50 minus 3.25, because 5 times 0.65 is 325. And then if you subtract these, you're going to get 46.75. That's what y is. That's how much you owe them after 5 weeks. I already have that right here, right? 46.75 after 5 weeks. So what I'm trying to show you is that's your equation. This is your equation right here. So if you want to figure out when you owe them less than $1, well, the y coordinate, that represents how much you owe. So let's plug 1 in for y and solve this equation. So what you'll do next is subtract 50, because you're trying to get x by itself. 1 minus 50 is negative 49, and that equals negative 0.65x. And you divide by negative 0.65, Now, x will equal, the two negatives will cancel out. So all you need to do is take 49 and divide by 0.65, and you're going to get 75.38, and there's more decimals on from there. So if you go 75 weeks, is that going to bring you under $1 or over? Or if you got to go to 76. So 75. If you plug 75 in for x right here, take 75 and multiply it by 0.65, and you get 48.75. Okay, so right now take 75 and times it by 0.65. So now you're going to have 50 minus 48.75, and if you subtract that, you're going to get 1.25. After 75 weeks, you still owe them $1.25. So in this case, instead of leaving it as a decimal or bumping it down to 75, in this case you have to bump it up to 76. So it needs to be 76 weeks to be below $1.